you seen anything in particular with the run defense that is trending of the last few games that you don't like? Or?
I mean, obviously we have to do a better job. For us, in the past it's been more the quarterback with the scrambles. But you got to give them credit; they did a nice job. We just have to do a better job with gap control, fitting things correctly, getting off blocks, tackling. It all kind of snowballed on us. But the guys see it, we see it. We got to improve.
Is that kind of like extra urgent with how good Detroit's been running the ball this year?
Absolutely. The run game, that's what they do. That's their mentality. They want to be physical. They want to knock you off the ball, kind of control it, and then set up their play action pass. So it's going to be a big part of the game, and we're going to have to play well.
How do you feel about the safety depth heading into this game if Marcus stays down?
I think all the safeties have played at times throughout the year, so very comfortable with those guys. And they can play multiple positions, so we can create some matchups that we want. But I feel comfortable.
Is there a reason why we haven't seen a whole lot of Jordan Howden?
No, it's just kind of part of it.
Yeah.
Just in terms of the game plan, we try to get involved at times. So we'll have a little package for him this week.
Is that maybe more a nod to what Lonnie Johnson has been able to do when he has stepped in?
Yeah, and it's when you have a lot of good players, it's a problem. And I think we have some talented safeties back there, so it's hard to get them all involved at times. And we're trying to create different matchups. But like I said, I'm comfortable, and we'll find a way to get them on the field.
How do you think Howden has progressed this year, though?
Good. I think he started off, he was trying to play everything perfect. It's like, you can't play that way. When you try to play everything perfect, you make mistakes. So I think he's more comfortable with the system. Again, we were playing with multiple positions. We were playing with dime, both safety positions, nickel, and he's capable of doing it. But I think he's more comfortable with the system and the experience he has. I feel like he's confident.
Joe, when you, we remember this for years with Alvin and Mark, but when you face a team like this that has running backs whose styles are so distinctly different, how does that put an extra burden on preparation and reacting there? Who you're identifying is the running back on each play like this team? You
definitely know who they are, and their running styles. And, some teams, some backs run certain plays or other backs run, other plays. But they're talented. You see them guys breaking runs. And, they'll start off, the run play to their left and end up breaking the whole way to the right. You see them all do it. So similar in terms of how they run, but they are a little bit different. The young guy's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
What does he do? He even more than what you just saw with Bijan Robinson, he's more of a make you miss in the open field guy? Or?
For me, he's a daylight runner. When he runs, he sees daylight, that's where he's hitting it. And he can see a lot of daylight. So, but a lot of big runs. You can see his quickness, very good balance. His vision to see the holes. And there's plays you see where it's like nothing. And you're like, where'd this guy go? And you see him running out the other side. But he's talented.
Will Detroit give you guys an opportunity at sacks? I know you haven't faced a quarterback who will hold the ball in the pocket. Is this one that will actually play in the pocket?
I hope they do. We'll find out. That's always part of our package, just in terms of different ways to get after the quarterback. Whether it's coverage related, 4-man rush pass games, or whether it's different type of pressure. So we have to affect them. We find ways to take away the ball to change the game.
Is Foskey able to do anything to continue developing all these out, or is that kind of pause when you aren't out there like repping stuff?
Yeah, no, definitely. Develop physically and get himself in the best shape he can be in. But you need the reps on the field. So he's back. He's doing a good job for us. So I'm excited to see him play. See where he's at.
Cam hasn't practiced with 2 days with the ankle, but is he the type of guy that even if he doesn't practice this week, so maybe
I'm sure he's done it before plenty of times. But yeah, he's definitely that guy. Just a veteran player who's played a long time, understands his body, where he's at. So it'll be a day-to-day deal, and see what happens.
What have you made of his season? And the sacks probably aren't where he wants it to be, but he's disruptive.
Sometimes the numbers aren't there, and I'm sure would like to have better sack numbers. But it comes down to doing your job in the running and pass game. It comes down to pressuring the quarterback. We turned the ball over or had a lot of takeaways, and that's part of what they do up front. So, again, the numbers aren't there, but I feel like he's an effective player for us.
You all dialed up more blitzes lately? Is that more game plan specific or opponent specific, or you?
We always have them. Yeah, we always have them. It's just the flow of the game. You
It's
know,
not intentional though. Y'all not doing more just to try and generate pressure. With
Well,
blitzes?
like I said, it's not always the sack numbers. It's about making the quarterback feel uncomfortable. And again, like I said, we've been taking the ball away just with the interceptions, and that's part of rushing coverage. But it's just really filling out the game when to call those pressures, you know. But we have them. It's just the flow of the game.